Well, howdy, Mr. Alex Jones. Howdy doody. You know howdy doody time? That's how I took this one. Sorry to say. Well, I'm making a video on my channel since you don't take video response. I guess there's too much hardcore on you. So I'm gonna make one anyways, put it up on tube, and I'm gonna send it to you. Oh no, I can't send it to you, right? Because you block even videos on your channel. So anyways, I'm gonna say what I have to say. I listen to your videos lots of time, and you have very good questioning about worldwide situation, wars, religion, or strategy, undercover government actions, and everything. That's why I like you, because the questioning is reasonable. You know, it's something, it's like, if you accept it without questioning, then there's something wrong. Well, if you extrapolate, if you go overboard, it's wrong too. But some people's got to provoke the questioning. That's how I take your videos. I don't take as all for cash, but I listen to what you have to say. But you made this video about saying that Quebecers about globalists, and they were paying out separatists, us Quebecers in Canada, to break up Canada. Are you kidding me? Are you really seriously kidding people? Now I really saw what you. Excuse me, I got doubts now. I'll tell you why. Because I am separatist, and I want to separate from Canada, but I don't want to do that to break Canada. I do it to keep my language, French, and my blood. I come from Frenchmen overboard on the other side of the sea. I don't come from the British, like you and the Canadians. The Canadians still have British blood in on their money, and the United States are more independent. But you come from the same place, and we don't. Quebecers, we don't. So we lost the war a couple of 100 years ago against Canada, and we got something happened that we got incorporated in the country, and we had our rights for language, and our rights grew, and it gave us the opportunity to do what everybody is asking on earth, to be good soldiers for the country, like you are. Now, because I want to separate, and I want to protect my language, because it's a question of Quebecers and Canadians, the ones that don't want this country to be bilingual, or they don't want to respect the little French territory, given our rights for language laws. That's why we want to separate. It's not because we want to break up Canada. It's not because we're paid by globalists, which I never had heard this shit before. By the way, libre-échange, does that tell you something? You know when you signed the papers with Canada and Mexico for free exchange? Yeah, right. Now who's taking over who there? Now who wants to gob and wants to take other people's country? I'm going to tell you why I think United States is doing it, and that's why I'm asking myself questions about you now. Just about this video. What side are you really on? Do you work for the CIA, doing disinformation, doing propaganda to break up whatever will that exists, to separate from the future United States globalization? Because that's what you're doing actually, global-wise. You're putting wars and your business everywhere. Now, who's breaking up who? Because us Quebecers want to separate, we're trying to break up Canada? That's going to break up the States? Because Canada sucks up to you, it doesn't mean we have to. And it doesn't mean we're not gonna, listen, my blood is blue, man. And not royal or nothing like that, it's blue Quebecer. I'm not a British. And that's why I'd like to separate, because I'm not respected here as I'm supposed to be. Like they're protecting nice Canadians, open door for everybody of the world. They compensate everybody of the world. They privilege everybody of the world here. Free religion. You're allowed to speak and you're allowed to dress up like you want. and you're out to do what you want, even go in our schools with the knives when you're religious about being Muslim, and we have to shut up about our language, and we must not talk about it because it's not a Canadian concern. Oh, because we're not part of the Constitution. That's why. And you know why they don't want to let it open? Because it would give us the privilege of doing what we want, because we can prove, and everybody knows that we are not British. That gives us the right democratically to take position and to say, hey, we have to stay married when it's not going well in the house. Separations is allowed all over the world. Why shouldn't we? In the name of globalization? What are you talking about? You got it all wrong there. All wrong. And when you did that paper, the United States with the Canada and the Mexico, for the libre-échange, for exchanging and everything, you know what you did to us Quebecers? You, United States? You hurt our market, our wood market, because of your low prices. Now we can't do fuck no more, man. We've lost lots of companies and we've lost lots of jobs because of this. And you know what did? This little Mulroney, Prime Minister at the time in the 1980s, that signed this paper, accept to put on our $10 bills the American flag. Now who's globaling who here? Your flag on the Canadian Parliament, and you're attacking our wood and everything, and you're putting us down with your price, signed by Canadian, which Canadian is taking like, oh, we're gonna try to help, we'll try to yes, but it's Quebec's business, and yeah sure that's why we want to separate. Globalization, are you sure you're not turning thing around? You're not trying to be a CIA agent there, are you? Because I know my story and I know why I want to separate. You can think, or you can have your proof. Maybe they did try to solicitate us for globalization. But believe me, this never came here. It did not. It's not the reason of the cause of the separation. Believe me, I am separatist, and I am proud to be separatist, because I don't live in a Jules Verne world where everybody holds their hand, everybody's the same color, everybody's the same religion, and everybody's the same government. I don't believe in this shit. You know why? Because this is what you call, you know, you got to be like this. You would have to exterminate the rest of the world, or assimilate them, or integrate them one way or another. So everybody's going to try to assimilate or integrate or whatever. Continue doing wars in case it's a bad religion and we infidels. Everybody's fighting for this. Now, no, utopia, you know, utopia is not this. Utopia is accepting all our difference and accepting this and beginning to be a whole. How can I say this? The stupidity of the religion is trying to make one religion. The wiseness would be to accept everybody's differentiality, but that's not what they did, and that's what the government are accepting to do today, trying to globalize everybody in one global power. I do not accept this. I want my territory, Quebec. Am I globalist for this? Are you really serious? Did I put my flag on your territory? Did I put it on your government when we signed? Or did that Canadian, did you put that on your dollar bill? Really? I doubt so. Good day. It's a point of view. I'll keep listening to you. I love your vids.